experience, talent, ability. None of those things matter. What really matters is gear. The gear you're using, the quality of the gear you're using. So today in this video, I'm going to be talking about the gear that I use on set every day that's tried and true, the gear that I actually like using. Now, I can't guarantee that everything in this video is available online, but we will try to put the links to everything I mentioned in this video in the description in case you want to buy it yourself. Let's start with the Canon C500 Mark II, my favorite camera to use on set. Now, the main reasons why I like this camera so much is because it is 6K, it's full frame, and it has fantastic dynamic range and color. Those are the main reasons. Other reasons: autofocus, the build quality, where the buttons are, the ports, and the ability to connect monitors and other devices to it. We have the camera itself, the C500 Mark II. We have this cool battery plate attachment right here that connects to this V-mount battery. And this is powering a lot of the accessories on the camera. This is the monitor that came with it, but up here we have a 7-inch monitor from Small HD, and I really love this monitor. It's very, very bright. You can put a sun hood on it when you're outside. And this is what I'm normally looking at when I'm filming. And I use this smaller monitor to see my settings and some other information. I like to keep this one clean. Up here we have this DJI wireless video transmitter, and we've attached it to the monitor just so we have less stuff on the camera. We like it this way, as just one piece. And all of these cables are coming down, and it's being powered from the V-mount battery in the camera. And we also have this time code box on here so we can sync sound nicely. The lens that I have here on right now is my favorite lens with this camera for interviews. It is an 85mm prime lens from Sigma. This is a 1.4mm lens, and a lot of times when we're shooting corporate interviews and stuff, the locations aren't the best, and we want to really blur out the background. So having a full frame camera with a full frame lens, wide open with autofocus, really allows us to be as wide open as possible with our lens. I actually don't like filming wide open if it's for my own projects. It's not my style, but our clients really love that wide depth of field, making the background really blurry. So we have to have that capability. This is a universal speedball from Mid-49. I really love this arm. It actually can be extremely tough and stays put when you tighten it down. We've gone through a lot of different arms, and I highly recommend this one in particular. See, I can lift up the whole camera from it. It doesn't even move. Okay, moving on to other gear. My favorite tripod. This is from Sackler. It's a Active Flow 10 with a 100mm base. And there's a lot to love about this tripod. First, it's fairly lightweight because of the carbon fiber legs. Check this out. This is how you level it. You open up all the legs. See the legs? They fall to the ground like that. I try to get the tripod where I want it, and then I lock off the legs, open it up. Boom! It's so fast, I don't have to bend over. Then, this just comes off. Come here, check this out. See this? This is a 100mm bowl, but instead of having to fiddle with something underneath it, you just lift this flap up, place the head right on. So it's very, very quick to balance, extremely fast. Tripod plate goes on top of the tripod. This is an airy dovetail base plate, and our base plate on the camera connects to it like that. Now, because you want to balance your camera, you can slide, see it's back heavy, you can slide it forward, back, you can slide this whole thing back, but then you can also slide on top of it too. So it gives you a ton of control. Next, I want to talk about this particular Easy Rig, invented by a Swedish dude with back problems. Now all of us in the industry love Easy Rigs because they make the shot kind of floaty. Also, it helps your back when you're filming, but really, it really makes the shot look better. I don't know how much weight this thing can hold, but it holds barely enough. There's a lot of different kinds you can buy for different sizes of cameras, but this one kind of works. When I'm shooting handheld stuff, I put this on. We've got this little clamp up here that attaches to the camera. And now, this is how I can shoot. I could walk around all day, holding the camera like this. I'm taller, I'm 6'1", so I don't like to shoot all the time with the camera up here because then everything has this high perspective that kind of looks like news footage. So a lot of times I'm actually shooting from the hip. The camera's lower like this. I can get all the way down here and I can see my monitor, see what I'm filming, or I can bring it up here. So I can very quickly change my angle without fiddling with the camera, and it makes the shot very steady. This is a camera cart from Film Tools, and we use it every day on set. I absolutely love this. Sometimes we keep the top clean so we can build a camera out on the top. It has this nice carpet, and gear just really works on here. It's great for building out a camera, or sometimes when we're moving around a space, we pile up a bunch of cases and we can move around very quickly with this. It's very high quality. This is the kind of piece of gear that if you buy it once, you're gonna use it forever. We've had this for so many years. Now you can put this in the back of a car and be more portable with it. I absolutely love this cart. I highly recommend it. Film Tools. This is the Ronin 4D, and everyone makes fun of it because it looks like a little chicken head. And it does look like a little chicken head, and it's a freaking ridiculous idea that actually works. I will tell you that on set, we use this for all of our gimbal shots. We used to have gimbals. We used to use the Ronin 2 and the Ronin S530 Plus or whatever they're called these days. Now we just use this. There's a built-in camera here that's, I think, 6K. I probably shouldn't be touching this, should I, Steven?
No, don't touch it.
Shoot. So there's a built-in camera here with this lens. It's a 17-28 lens, and that's the kit lens that comes with this. And that lens is fine, but I really love using these two lenses. We have a 35mm and a 50mm prime lens. And these lenses, they look gorgeous on this camera. When you can have a little bit of a tighter depth of field, there's a little bit more bokeh there, and the shots just look a lot more dynamic. This module on the back from DJI is a transmission system that goes to this awesome monitor. So when we have clients on set, they can be watching the monitor, or we can be controlling where the camera is pointing. What I really love about this camera is it doesn't really matter how much experience you have. If you can envision the shot, you can do it. You just walk with it, and the director, whoever wants to, can hold this camera and get a super smooth shot. You don't have to have a bunch of years and years of skills to be able to capture a beautiful shot. Next, let's talk about stands and stuff. Super important. This is a 40-inch Matthews C-stand. Check out how the legs come out. See this? They pop open, put it down, you're good. This gobo head and arm we purchased separately. They're black, but normally when you buy it, it'll all be silver or black. But I really love the build quality. I have used pretty much every brand of C-stand, all the way from American to Impact. Matthews is my favorite. I love how they're made. This has a turtle base, so we can put a light on the floor. If I take off this top part, see that? A nice lightweight turtle base. This is a 15-pound shot bag from Matthews that I absolutely love. It's small, but it weighs 15 pounds. You put it on the leg of the C-stand like this. Shoot! I want to show you some more stands. This is a 20-inch C-stand from Matthews. It's adorable. See how small it is? What I love about this C-stand is it's so small you can throw it in the back of your car. You don't have to buy a 40-inch C-stand. If you're working in small, tight spaces, this stand is perfect. It can do pretty much everything that bigger C-stand can. This one has a rocky mountain leg, so you can lift it up and use it on uneven surfaces like this. So they both have their place, they both have their purpose. Now, C-stands are good for indoor use. If I'm outdoors, I'm going to use bigger combo stands, which I'm going to show you right now. Now, these are combo stands, and they're extremely important to use. I love these brands, and we use these on set. This is from Matthews. It's lighter than a C-stand. It's very easy to move around, but it's still a combo stand. So you can weigh down the bottom with shot bags. And then on the top here, it's called a combo stand because it can do a combination of things. You can put a bigger light in this, or it has this little baby pin that pops out. Now on this baby pin, I can put a gobo head like this, or up here, this is a bigger one, we have this lollipop. that goes onto this one. This one also has a pin. Very useful. You can see this. You can put some weight on this end, and then this can kind of boom out over and you can put a light on it. So I like that this is so useful. I can do so many different things with this stand. There we go. This is a 40 by 40 modifier kit from Modern, and I absolutely love it. First, the case is fantastic. It's made out of this canvas material. We've been using this for years, and this has lasted us forever. In here are all of our modifiers that we use for an average interview setup. Something very simple for corporate videos. These are 40 inches by 40 inches. Here's a 48 by 48. This is a 40 by 40. I like this smaller size because when you have a smaller crew and you're indoors in a smaller area, they just work a lot better, and you can fit them in the back of a car easier. This one here is an ultra bounce. You put it on a C-stand like this. Check this out. You open this up. Now you can shine a light off of it and it becomes a soft bounce. This is my favorite diffusion to use. It's just this cloth material. Other kinds of diffusion can be noisy. We have some miscellaneous flags in here like this. This one's fun. It's a reflector. In here, we also keep this. This is a 40 by 80 inch negative fill. We'll use this with our lighting setups or outside to shade people underneath. One side of this is white, one side is shiny. We just made this from Home Depot. Put some white tape around the edges. And it's 40 inches by 40 inches, so it just fits in here perfectly. Having all of these modifiers together in one is just fantastic. You can just walk into a location and have everything you need right here. The Intell Light Cloth 3.0. I love this thing. Nothing in this video is sponsored, by the way. And we use this every day, so we wanted to buy this nice case. I'm going to set this light up for you guys so you can see how quick and easy it is to set up. All right, come check this out. Big, soft light source. You can see these individual LEDs, but when we diffuse it, it gets softer, and it's already pretty large. So this is what I love to do. We have this 8-foot by 8-foot magic cloth. I use this all the time for different things. It's my favorite diffusion. But what I do with this magic cloth is I'll just throw it over this thing. And now the light is really diffused. You can get it anywhere you want, lift it up or down. Nice, soft light. And the quality of light is just gorgeous. If you enjoyed this video and you want to watch more videos from this channel, Epic Light Media, please do. And comment on those videos. Engage with the channel in any way you would like to. But we only have one rule. Don't subscribe to this channel. Shoot.